This exciting football match streaming is between Tottenham and Manchester United, English Premier League football match. This is a PES 21 simulation football gameplay. Please subscribe, like, and share, and enjoy this football streaming match. Thank you.
So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. Looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige them.
So it's away we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I've always admired this striker, Sesko, Peter, because he's got that flair to his game, that swagger. You see a lot of it in his clever link-up play, and when he's making movements inside the box, his anticipation and decision-making are second to none.
Okay, interesting. Bentancur, Pedro Porro, Sarr, Udogi, Sarr, Brennan Johnson, Bruno Fernandes. Great defending, strong and determined. Udogi. It's Sarr. And here's Solanke. Ugarte. Diogo Dalot. De Ligt. De Ligt shifted upfield. Shaw. Matheus Cunha, and he shoots! There's an early warning shot across the bow.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. It's Menu. Manchester United given another corner.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Bentancur. Van der Ven chooses to go cross-field. Shaw. That's tidy. deliver. Tell. Decent progress down the left. Lovely, now then. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Maciej Cunha. Diogo Dalot. Ugarte. Maciej Cunha. And it's Shaw. Shaw carries the ball down the right. Lovely feet. That looks a good cross.
Well, we're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Shaw clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Diogo Dalot with the clearance. Ugarte. Diogo Dalot. Ugarte. Proves too strong. Sarr. Udogi. Romero. Udogi. Tell. Palinha.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Brennan Johnson. And here's Solanke. Big chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Johnson really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Played it short. Hit into the middle. Diogo Dalot is there and he can get that clear. And it's Palinha. Šeško. Good running, strong and purposeful. Takes the shot! Mighty close.
Oh, just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Van der Ven, and he goes cross-field. Shaw. Nice control. That is good strength. Menu. And the pass is intercepted. Ugarte. Up he goes! That's another chance! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Šeško, nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Sarr. Udogi, aim forwards. Sarr. Tell. Sarr. And here's Solanke.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
It's run loose here. Throw it. And it's Toro. It's Johnson. Played into them. And the shot! Oh, that probably deserved better.
It's good delivery, though, clearly trying to draw the goalkeeper into an area he doesn't want to come.
That's really well manoeuvred. Menu, head over towards the opposite flank. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Well read, nice interception. Palhinha getting this one clear. Oh, it's come loose. Johnson. Solanke. Johnson.
Johnson, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Ugarte. Diogo Dalot, gently done. Šeško. Out to the right. Shaw with a mighty effort. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Sarr. Udogi. Romero. Sarr. Moved on forwards. And it's Udogi. Bentancur. Pedro Porro. That's good play. Bentancur. And it's played forward. Martinez. Menu. De Ligt forwards and with intent. Matheus Cunha. And the shot! Romero. Tell. João Palhinha. Pedro Porro. Does really well to win the ball there. Diogo Dalot. Menu. Diogo Dalot. Ugarte. Diogo Dalot. Ugarte. Bruno Fernandes. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Šeško. Bentancur. Tell. Can he finish? And he's there to get it away. And it's Porro. Bentancur. Played out to the right. Pedro Porro. Oh, what a climb! Solanke shoots! Keeper's not concerned by that. Lisandro Martinez, gently done. Shaw tries making a foray down the right.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Oh, good spread. Sarr played out to the left flank. Martinez. Ugarte. He's in a great chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Up he goes! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Solanke, who's on a run down the left wing. And it's played forward. Gets it away. Can he deliver? And that's out of reach. Ugarte. Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot shifted upfield. Tell. And here's Solanke. Oh, what a pass! Oh, shooting chance! Chance! Van de Ven. Bentancur. João Palhinha. Sarr. Menu. Shaw looks to the other side. Pedro Porro. That's really well manoeuvred. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Bruno Fernandes. Play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Some good work on the right flank here. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Romero is there, and he can get that clear. Played towards the other side. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Sarr is onto it in a flash. Martinez. Bruno Fernandes. Ugarte. heaved it away. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. And it's Shaw. Oh, that's neat. Menu. Can he finish? Great effort, beautifully taken.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Van de Beek. Moved on forwards. The pass has gone astray. Ugarte. Bentancur, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Talinia wins the duel this time. Pedro Porro. Bentancur. Sarr. Bentancur. And here's Johnson. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. De Ligt gets good distance on it. Sarr. Terry. Spread out to the left. Sarr. Bentancur. Pedro Porro. Very nicely done. Ugarte aim forwards. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Shaw chooses to go cross-field. Moved on forwards. And now the breakaway. And he's found a way past. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Shaw. Back into the middle. He's on it, can he get away? Pedro Porro, forwards and with intent. Romero. Sarr. Bruno Fernandes. Ugarte. Bruno Fernandes. Ugarte. De Ligt. Ugarte. De Ligt. De Ligt, gently done. Shaw. And it's Ugarte. Bentancur, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Pedro Porro. Brennan Johnson.
Johnson really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Menu. And it's played forward. Ball is over the line. very neat. Šeško. Pedro Porro. Van de Ven. Sarr. Udogi. Romero. Sarr. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Solanke. And there's the shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Lisandro Martinez shifted upfield. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Martinez. Solanke is onto this. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Bruno Fernandes. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Oh, that's nice. And it's Ugarte. It's a good run down the left-hand side, showing good feet. He slings it in. Bentancur. Sarr forwards and with intent. Tell. Udogi. Tell. Bentancur. Pedro Porro. Nicely intercepted. And that has put paid to that. Oh, nice touch. Udogi clears it away. Tell. Strong running down that left flank. And it's Udogi. Menu. Moved on forwards. Shaw. Martinez. Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha. Ugarte. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
He just needed to be quicker then. His defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
Matheus Cunha. Now it's Matheus Cunha. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Deftly away. And it's played forward. Matheus Cunha. And it's Ugarte. Oh, sweet feet. Johnson. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Matheus Cunha. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Pedro Porro. Van de Ven. Aim forwards. João Palhinha. Johnson chasing after it. Menu. Lisandro Martinez, gently done. A lovely bit of skill. Menu. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. He's had a shot! Oh, another save. Mighty effort! Cleared away. Ugarte. Bruno Fernandes has it out wide. Climbs up big! Harmlessly behind.
Incredible. We have all the time in the world to take a spot as well.
Johnson. Bentancur. And it's Porro. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Solanke, perfectly measured that. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Menu, that's really well manoeuvred. Shaw, and he goes cross-field. Bentancur. Tell. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. De Ligt. Aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Here's Johnson. And it's Bentancur. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha. João Palhinha. Vicious ball here. Tell. Cross goes in there. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's a fabulous ball. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. Doggy caresses it through. Diogo Dalot tries to clear. It's been taken short. A chance to play it in. Played out to the right. Aimed in towards the centre. Menu. Maciej Cunha. Aritsukate. Oh, such a clever touch. 30 minutes gone. Takes a shot! Sarr. Ugarte shifted upfield. Šeško! And he's there to clear it. Johnson gently done. Now it's Tell. And they've got rid. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Bruno Fernandes. Palinha cuts out the pass. Solanke knocks it out wide. Great run on the overlap here. Played in with purpose. Sandro Martinez is there and he can get that clear. Looking here to chip it through. Doggy. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Extravagant effort! Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Well, you've got to admire the confidence and the agility. Wasn't too far off either.
Moved on forwards. Maciej Cunha. Romero gets it away. Got a throw in. Menu. No way through, so back it comes. Tell. Great defending, strong and determined. Shaw looks to the other side. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Maciej Cunha. Šeško and the finish! Well, he should have done better and he knows it. Cleared without complication. And it's Shaw. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Van der Beek. Romero. Van de Ven. And it's played forward. Saar. De Ligt producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Menu have it back and can go again. Saar. Pedro Porro. João Palhinha. Bentancur. So who's he picking out? Pedro Porro tries a cross. De Ligt is there and he can get that clear. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Saar. De Ligt. Bruno Fernandes. Martinez. Lisandro Martinez. Forwards and with intent. Matheus Cunha. And it's Ugarte. Ugarte. Now here's the delivery. Okay. Saar. Bentancur. Pedro Porro. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Tell. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And Solanke! It's wide, but only just.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Matheus Cunha. Šeško. Šeško! He can get that clear. Johnson battling down that right flank. Brennan Johnson. Cut it out. Now who's going to be...
Šeško really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
João Palhinha. Bruno Fernandes. Šeško. Charging forward, the ball at his feet. Šeško! Bentancur. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Johnson. Pedro Porro. Johnson. Matheus Cunha. Shaw. Menu, that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Shaw, and that's aimed into the middle. Van der Beek. Bentancur. He can run onto that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Bentancur. Out to the right. That is lovely. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Shaw, played over towards the opposite flank. Brennan Johnson. Tell. Udogi. Bentancur. Sarr. Dealt with nicely by the defence. João Palhinha. Bentancur, and it's Ugarte, and it's played into the middle. Nice interception, well timed. And it's played forward. Menu. Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha. He is just caressing the ball. Played out wide. Played back in. Bentancur gets rid without sophistication. Shevchenko! He's missed, but not by that far.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
Van der Ven shifted upfield. It's a good run down the right. Can he get onto this? That's Johnson. Johnson's cross. Sarr. Bentancur. Out to the left it goes. Back into the middle. And it's Udogi. And here's Tell. Oh, it's come loose. Menu gets it clear. Sarr crosses it in. No, that's too long. Lisandro Martinez, aim forwards. Oh, good ball! Johnson. Solanke. Matheus Cunha. Šeško! More pressure pressure on the opposition goal.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Tries to get it clear. Tell gently done. Matheus Cunha applies the finish. Udogie getting this one clear. Romero, Šeško. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And he's heaved it away. Solanke. Oh, he's in! Great chance! Matheus Cunha, Diogo Dalot, and it's Shaw. Oh, that's nice. Tell. Udogie. Sarr. There's green grass ahead of him. Šeško. Sarr. Udogie. João Palhinha. Romero. Pedro Porro. Van de Ven. Van de Ven shifted upfield. Agata. Now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Good play on the left-hand side here. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Manchester United given another corner. He's having a shot! Bentancur aimed forwards. Solanke. Sarr. Bentancur. Pedro Porro tries a cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Bentancur. And it's Sarr. And here's the chance to counter. Shaw chips it through. And that has been cleared. João Palhinha. Palhinha, gently done. Oh, that's a nice ball. Lisandro Martinez with the clearance. And it will be a throw-in. Martinez. Menu. Martinez. De Ligt. Shaw is onto it in a flash. Johnson. Diogo Dalot. Matheus Cunha. Played out to the right. So who's he picking out? Shaw delivers. Goes for a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward. Palhinha. Palhinha forwards and with intent. Ujobi. Lobbed in behind. De Ligt clears it away. Can he find the finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
And it's played forward. Aimed in towards the centre. Just Cunha! Pedro Porro. Bentancur. Pedro Porro. That's really well manoeuvred. Diogo Dalot with a fine tackle. Bruno Fernandes. De Ligt. Shaw, now he's off and running. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He's shooting! He's missed, but not quite that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
João Palhinha. Romero looks to the other side. Pedro Porro. Van der Ven. Bruno Fernandes. Ugarte. Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot. Moved on forwards. Muscular approach does pay off here. Solanke. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Solanke really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Ugarte. Matheus Cunha. Ugarte. Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha. And he has been fouled there.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. Obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Bruno Fernandes! Solanke. And it's Udogi. Sarr. Šeško. Bruno Fernandes. Ugarte. Matheus Cunha. It's a foul. It could be a penalty. And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Solanke was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Bruno Fernandes. Ugarte. Van de Beek. Romero. Bentancur. Van de Beek. Pedro Porro. Van de Beek. João Palhinha. And he cuts out the supply. Bruno Fernandes. Martinez. Brennan Johnson. Solanke. Which Johnson?
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And it's hoisted clear. Pedro Porro. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And it's Porro. Pedro Porro. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Pedro Porro puts the ball in.
Manchester United, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Shoots! And that wasn't far away.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Bentancur.
beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, sweet feet. There are a few waiting for it. This looks... He's had a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Johnson looks to get on the end of this. Bruno Fernandes. De Ligt, gently done. Shaw. Nice touch. Bruno Fernandes. Can he spark a counter here? Johnson done delicately. Solanke, he's shifting through the... Oh, smashing header! And it's come back out to him. Can he stop it going out? Delivery from Solanke. Up he goes! Bentancur played back in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Sarr. Diogo Dalot getting this one clear.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Well, played right into his path. Chance to counter had gone.
Sure, simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Van der Ven gets it away. Solanke. João Palhinha, Pedro Porro, Van der Ven, Romero shifted upfield, Udogi, Sarr, Bentancur, Sarr, aim forwards. That's a throw. Lisandro Martinez, and he goes cross-field. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Nice physical challenge. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Udogi. Tell. Udogi. Oh, that's neat. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Sarr. Pedro Porro drives it in. And he's there to clear it. Now it's some shapes to shoot! And he thumps it clear. play for a throw. And it's João Palhinha. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Matheus Cunha. Shaw with the cross. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Menu. And that is out of play. Van de Ven. Pedro Porro. Bentancur. João Palhinha. Udogi. Good spin of possession this, but very little to show for it. Tell. Sarr. Bentancur. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Martinez. And it's played forward. Ugarte. Matheus Cunha. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes forwards and with intent. And he welcomes it in. Could be danger here. Point blank header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Udogi. And it's Sarr. Bruno Fernandes. Sarr. Tell. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And here's chance. Solanke shoots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Menu. That's really well manoeuvred. Shaw chooses to go cross-field. Sarr wins the duel this time. Ugarte. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Shaw. Some good work on the right flank here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that defending is unapologetically... Oh, it's taken out, that'll be a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Matheus Cunha. Shevchenko!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Romero. Sarr. Lisandro Martinez producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Shaw. Tries the cross. Oh, what a climb! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Šeško is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Palinha. Sarr. Tell. And it's Udogi. Palinha. Sarr. Diogo Dalot. Martinez. Maciej Cunha. Solanke. And it's played forward. And it's Shaw. Tell. Probing pass. Menu. Bruno Fernandes. Ugarte. Bruno Fernandes. Maciej Cunha. Menu. Menu gently done. Oh, lovely feeding is such a chance! Another fruitless header.
Manchester United really can do themselves a massive favour by making good use of this spell now.
Bentancur. Romero. Van de Ven. Palinha. Johnson. Well timed, excellent interception. Martinez. Shaw. Shaw played over towards the opposite flank. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Shesh takes a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Played towards the other side. Pedro Porro. Palinha. Johnson. Romero forwards and with intent. Menu. Moved on forwards. And it's Shaw. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Menu. Chance for a shot! And the ball's come loose here. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Talinia, aim forwards. Tell. And here's Solanke. Johnson. Solanke. And Solanke! Menu. Matheus Cunha. Oh, what a ball! Van de Ven. João Palhinha. Oh, good spread. Tell. Spread out to the left. That's good play. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Bentancur. Sarr shifted upfield. And that has been clubbed away. Romero have it back and can go again. Bentancur. Pedro Porro. Johnson. He's in. Solanke! And here's Tell. Tell! Menu. Shaw. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. João Palhinha. Sarr. Udogi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Shaw. It's a good run down the right. That is lovely. He's got options in the box if he gets... Climbs up big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, if you give him something to attack in the air, he's most likely to get there. It's what he does best.
Bentancur. Udogi. Proves too strong. Menu. And it's played forward. Out to the right. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Brennan Johnson. And here's Solanke. Great defending, strong and determined. De Ligt did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Lisandro Martinez, and he goes cross-field. Ugarte going full tilt down the left. Does really well to win the ball there. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Menu. Van de Ven did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Van de Ven. Tell. Udogi. Nice control. Tell. Bentancur. Sarr. Succumbs to the pressure. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Menu. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Now it's Solanke. Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. Martinez. Bruno Fernandes. Ugarte. Matheus Cunha. And it's Shaw. Showing good feet. Shaw, back when it goes. Turns and goes back. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Solanke. Moved on forwards. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Diogo Dalot. De Ligt. Aim forwards. Ugarte. Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. Šeško. Out to the left it goes. And it's hoisted clear. Johnson. Johnson hurtling down that right flank. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. João Palhinha. Sarr. And it's Udogi. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Šeško! Šeško! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Bruno Fernandes with the short one. That's very neat. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Johnson given the lift of his goal. And he's away. Bentancur, who has set up 2 goals. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro tries across. De Ligt gets good distance on it. João Palhinha takes a shot. Lacking in accuracy.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Ugarte. Looking here to chip it through. He can get that clear. Looking for a decent ball in. Surely now! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Bruno Fernandes goes short. Menu. Šeško! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Šeško brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Van der Ven chooses to go cross-field. Sarr. Romero. Sarr. João Palhinha. Brennan Johnson. And here's Solanke. Solanke played out towards the right wing. Matheus Cunha. Ugarte. Bruno Fernandes. Lisandro Martinez. Forwards and with intent. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bentancur. That's really well manoeuvred. Now who's going to be first to this? Ugarte, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Martinez. Matheus Cunha, and the finish! Sarr. Bentancur. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And it's Udogie. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, a delicate chip through. And that's been well done. Oh, shooting chance! It's a loose ball. Matheus Cunha. De Ligt, gently done. Pedro Porro. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Ugarte, he's on a run down the left wing. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Menu. Shaw. That has been cut short. Fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Bruno Fernandes plays it short. Real chance! Cleared without complication. Matheus Cunha. Vicario gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Udogi. Romero. Udogi. João Palhinha. Van de Ven. Bentancur. Johnson. And it's Porro. Johnson. Ugarte can get it clear. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Played into the middle. Played it again. Sarr. That's really well manoeuvred. De Ligt wins the duel this time. And here's Solanke. Searching pass he's played there. Šeško. Oh, red. Nice interception. Van de Ven. Romero, Sarr, Bentancur. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And it's Udogi. Very nicely done. That has found him in acres of space. A chance to play it in. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Udogi really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
And it's played forward. De Ligt. Lisandro Martinez, played over towards the opposite flank. Matheus Cunha. João Palhinha. Palhinha shifted upfield, calmly anticipates. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were. Manchester United have a free kick. That is as far as they're going to go. De Ligt. Matheus Cunha. And it's Ugarte. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Van de Ven. Bentancur. Pedro Porro. Van de Ven. Bentancur. João Palhinha. Oh, sweet feet. Tell. João Palhinha. Bentancur. Played back, tries a shot! A real chance and a real let-off. He's shifting through the gears here. FLASHSCORE.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Solanke. Matheus Cunha. Shaw. That's really well manoeuvred. Udogi shifted upfield. Brennan Johnson. And here's Solanke. Johnson. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Bruno Fernandes. De Ligt. Aim forwards. Ugarte looks to get on the end of this. And it's Ugarte. Ugarte drives forward on the overlap. Lovely feet. Matheus Cunha. Bruno Fernandes. Shoots! And that has been clubbed away. Bentancur gets over and intercepts. Pedro Porro. Romero forwards and with intent. Van de Ven. Bentancur. Van de Ven. And it's played forward. And here's Solanke. Udogi. That's tidy. He's in a good position here. Shot a goal! And there's his chance to lead the counter. Bentancur wins the duel this time. Pedro Porro. Thinks one through. Can he get onto this? Van de Ven makes the interception. Romero. Šeško. Another big chance that gets away. Bentancur. Pedro Porro. Van de Ven. Sarr. Tell. Now it's Solanke. Tell. Over to the left. Pressing's intense, and it's played off. What about this cross? Pedro Porro. Romero. Saar. Van der Ven, gently done. Romero. Saar. João Palhinha. Martinez. Menu. Menu shifted upfield. Matheus Cunha. Chance! And somehow it stayed out. Udogi. Saar. Udogi forwards and with intent. Šeško. Nice physical challenge. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Johnson looking to add to his goal. Udogi. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Shaw. That's very neat. Oh, smashing header! He will be livid with himself. João Palhinha. Pedro Porro. Romero. That's really well manoeuvred. Saar. Udogi. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Menu. Shaw. Lisandro Martinez looks to the other side. That is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Bruno Fernandes. Martinez played towards the other side. Well time, excellent interception. Bruno Fernandes, aim forwards. Romero. Bentancur. Van der Ven. Bentancur. Moved on forwards. Šeško. Takes a shot. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Cleared away. And it's Shaw. Hit into the middle. Menu. Great defending, strong and determined. Bentancur did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Meno surely had to know he had the support to his right, and if he didn't, he just needs to get his head up.
Now then, the ball's come loose. A lot of space ahead of him. Spread out to the left. There are a few waiting for it. Chooses to go back. Bruno Fernandes. Solanke. Solanke is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
João Palhinha. Van de Ven. And it's played forward. And it's Porro. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Sarr. And here's Tell. Sarr elects to cross. Bentancur tries a measured ball. Sarr. Up he goes! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. Oh, that's really good play on the right, he's driving forward. Muscular approach does pay off here. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Deer claims it, and the danger passes. Brennan Johnson. And here's Solanke. Oh, what a climb! Oh, almost a sixth.
Tell really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed.
Tries to get it clear. Succumbs to the pressure. João Palhinha. And it's Udogi. Tell. Diogo Dalot is there, and he can get that clear. Shaw. Shaw forwards and with intent. Oh, that's nice. Shaw. Showing good feet. Goes to finish! Menu. Played out to the right. It's gone out for a throw-in. Pedro Porro. Brennan Johnson. Pedro Porro. Solanke. Menu does really well to win the ball there. Sarr. Udogi. Van de Ven. João Palhinha. Van der Ven, gently done. Pedro Porro. Ugarte wins the duel this time. Aim forwards. Udogi. 60 minutes played. Johnson, out to the right. Oh, that's neat. And it's Bentancur. Šeško. Matías Cunha. Oh, they could break here. Ugarte. Lovely bit of skill. Šeško. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Matías Cunha. Bruno Fernandes. Menu chips it through. Menu was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Romero. Van der Ven. Pedro Porro. João Palhinha. Van der Ven. Sarr. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Udogi. Tell. Udogi. He's got away. Proves too strong. That defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Ugarte. Oh, such a clever touch. And a chance! That is great goalkeeping.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Tell. And here's Solanke. Nice physical challenge. Menu. Lisandro Martinez. Aim forwards. Tell. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And that's been won straight back. Out to the left it goes. Matías Cunha. Matías Cunha! Johnson was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Pedro Porro is onto it in a flash. Matías Cunha. And that could set him on his way. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Bentancur, gently done. Johnson. Nice control. Looking for a decent ball in. Pedro Pop climbs up big! Oh, not the best of headers. Bentancur, Pedro Porro. Now it's Solanke. That is lovely.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Moved on forwards. United, disappointing at the end there. They lack urgency. Tell. It's a threatening ball. And Solanke! Danger averted for now. That's good play. Plenty waiting in the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Cunha. That's a good run down the left. Mathias Cunha. And it's Ugarte. He is just caressing the ball. Here it is, crossed in. Pedro Porro looking to hit the byline here. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. De Ligt shifted upfield. Shaw. Matthew is having a shot! Keeper's got his work done. Bruno Fernandes moves short. Very nicely done. And it's Shaw. Oh, nice touch. Solanke. Johnson. Oh, that's a nice ball. That looks a cracking ball. Tell. Doggy. Lovely bit of skill. Pedro Porro tries across. Mathias Cunha. Diogo Dalot. Ugarte. And it's played forward. Ugarte chasing after it. Bruno Fernandes, and he goes cross-field. Oh, great chance! And it's Shaw. Shaw played with finesse. And he thumps it clear. Doggy. Udogi. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Oh, delicate chip through. Defending of the desperate variety. Menu forwards and with intent. Pedro Porro. Brennan Johnson. The referee's awarded a free kick. He's gone for it! It's a mighty effort! He will be livid with himself. Lisandro Martinez chooses to go cross-field. De Ligt. Diogo Dallo. And it's played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Tell. Udogi. Palhinha, and here's Tell, playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Menu, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Udogi. Menu, Lisandro Martinez, and he goes cross-field. Bentancur. Palhinha. Brennan Johnson. Bentancur. Tell played into space. Johnson finds himself offside. Dear, long ball by the goalkeeper. Bentancur. Romero. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Udogi. Lobbed in behind. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Ugarte. Matheus Cunha. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Johnson. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Chance here to counter, and he's managed to get free. That's been drilled in. Bentancur.
almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Bruno Fernandes with the short one. Menu gets a cross in. Great defending, strong and determined. Bruno Fernandes. Cleared away. Udogi. João Palhinha. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. It's Menu. Menu played out towards the right wing. Shapes to shoot! Up he goes! Oh, needed better placement.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Pedro Porro. João Palhinha. And here's Solanke. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And they can counter here. Ugarte. Oh, good spread. Bruno Fernandes. Chance for a shot! And the keeper's well positioned.
Manchester United are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Romero. Ugarte. And it's made its way to him. And it's Ugarte. Now it's Solanke. Johnson. 75 minutes played. Bentancur. Udogi. And here's Tell. Either side really getting hold of the ball. That's very neat. João Palhinha. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Clears it away. Bruno Fernandes shifted upfield. Ugarte. Šeško. Over to the left. Ugarte done delicately. Udogi with the clearance and claimed it back swiftly. Ugarte gently done. Udogi getting this one clear. Bruno Fernandes. He's gone for goal! He's kept it out, that's a great save.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Alinia tries to clear. Tell gently done. Solanke. João Palhinha. Sarr. Romero. João Palhinha. Brennan Johnson. Ugarte does really well to win the ball there. That's a cute ball. Defending of the desperate variety. Shaw. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. It's Menu. Van der Ven aim forwards. Oh, perfectly measured that. Tell is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Searching passes played there. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Tries to get it clear. There's the shot! Johnson. João Palhinha. Van der Ven. Sarr. Calmly anticipates. Bentancur. Matheus Cunha. Bentancur wins the duel this time. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes played over towards the opposite flank. Matheus Cunha. He's had a shot! Moved on forwards. Bruno Fernandes. Ugarte. Šeško! That is faded wide.
What a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Bentancur. João Palhinha. Romero. Oh, it's come loose! That's an excellent interception. Johnson. Van der Ven. Johnson, now he's off and running. Pulled back for that one. Now, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. keeper beats it away. It's really well cleared. And it's Sarr. João Palhinha. Hangs in across. And it's claimed by the keeper. João Palhinha. Van de Ven. Sarr. Shaw. Ah, such a clever touch. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And that is a little undercooked. He's in plenty of space here. Tell. Cross goes in there. Keeper's dealt with that. So who's he picking out? De Ligt can get it clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Do have a chance to counter here. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Van de Ven. João Palhinha. Proves too strong. Matheus Cunha. Shaw. Van de Ven. João Palhinha. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Played out to the right. That's good defending, very good defending. Sarr. Oh, that's a foul, free kick's been given. De Ligt tries to clear, and it's Sarr. Oh, shooting chance! Menu. Romero shifted upfield. Sarr. Udogi. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. That's a booking, always looked it. Into the last 5 minutes. Diogo Dalot. De Ligt. De Ligt, gently done. And that's aimed into the middle. Van de Ven can get it clear. And it's played forward. Romero. Sarr. Tell. Brennan Johnson. Well, the Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Menu. Ugarte. Looks to the other side. Shaw. Bentancur. Aim forwards. Udogi. Romero. João Palhinha. Solanke. Matheus Cunha. De Ligt. Martinez. Shaw. Matheus Cunha. Šeško. Šeško! Oh, that is rather wayward. Van der Ven forwards and with intent. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot. And it's played forward. Bruno Fernandes, gently done. And it's Shaw. Tell. Sarr. Udogi. Romero. João Palhinha. Udogi. João Palhinha. Solanke. Now it's Johnson. De Ligt does really well to win the ball there. That's really well manoeuvred. Šeško. Matheus Cunha. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bruno Fernandes. Ugarte shifted upfield. Pedro Porro. Romero. João Palhinha. Van der Ven. Bentancur. Moved on forwards. Matheus Cunha. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Sarr did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Romero. Van der Ven. Pedro Porro. Brennan Johnson. Johnson. Now he's got space here. Bentancur. João Palhinha. Tell. And here's Solanke. And Solanke! And he's done very well to deal with it. Ugarte. Shaw gets into some space. Romero tries to clear. João Palhinha. Menu. Shaw. Menu. Šeško. Šeško! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
it's hoisted clear. Well, that looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Romero gets it away. De Ligt. Shaw flashes it across. And it's Mainu. Purring through the gears. That's really well manoeuvred. João Palhinha, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Solanke, Pedro Porro. Lovely feet. Johnson, out towards the flank. Bentancur. And here's Tell. Johnson knocks it out wide. Shaw can get it clear. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Bentancur. Tell. Over to the left. Sarr. Time to deliver. Matheus Cunha. Šeško. Matheus Cunha. Ugarte. Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. Big chance! By the most elastic of saves.
Šeško clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Romero. Tell. João Palhinha. Ugarte cuts it out. Martinez. Shaw. Matheus Cunha tries a measured ball. Romero gets it without sophistication. And it's Ugarte. Clipped into space. Ugarte looking to run onto it. João Palhinha. Romero. Mainu. Šeško. Shaw. Can he latch on to this? Van der Ven gets it clear and played it back swiftly. In once more. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Johnson, now he's got space here. De Ligt. Bruno Fernandes. Ugarte. Mainu. And it's Shaw. Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. Cracking. And the shots! Chooses to go back. That's a goal kick. Saar. Van de Ven. Romero shifted upfield. Udogi. Solanke. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Saar, aim forwards. Johnson. Great defending, strong and determined. Matheus Cunha. Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good spread. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Johnson. And it's Bentancur. Tell. Saar. Ugarte. Matheus Cunha. Ugarte. Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. De Ligt. Gently done. Menu. Shaw. Martinez. Looks to the other side. Oh, can he get onto this? Ugarte. It's run loose here. Udogi. João Palhinha. Palhinha forwards and with intent. Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha. Bentancur. Johnson. Pedro Porro. Johnson. Romero. Saar. João Palhinha. And here's Tell. Goes for the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Martinez. Menu. Matheus Cunha. And it's Ugarte. De Ligt gets across to intercept that. Martinez. Bruno Fernandes. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Matheus Cunha. Šeško. Bentancur. They've got a corner here. Ball's gone out of play. Bruno Fernandes. Alinia did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Tell. Lisandro Martinez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Brennan Johnson. De Ligt cuts out the pass. Brennan Johnson. Romero does really well to win the ball there. Solanke. Crosses it in here. Tries to get it clear. Tell being hunted in packs.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. João Palhinha. Sarr played out to the left flank. And it's Sarr. And here's Solanke. The referee's awarded a free kick. He's had a crack. Oh, it's come loose. Šeško. And he's lost his man here. A lot of space ahead of him. Matheus Cunha. Ugarte. He is just caressing the ball. There are a few waiting for it. Matheus Cunha. Chance, surely! João Palhinha. Pedro Porro. Wins the duel this time. And here's Johnson. Pedro Porro. Johnson. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Clearly not happy with that. Pedro Porro. Van de Beek. Pedro Porro. It's a promising run he's making on the right. And here's Johnson. And it's Porro. Johnson in acres of space out wide. Johnson. And he's gone backward here. Sarr. Picks it up out wide. It's anyone's ball now. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Sarr. And here's Solanke! Diogo Dalot. Moved on forwards. Bruno Fernandes. Played towards the other side. Shaw is onto it in a flash. 60 minutes played. Played out wide. That's very neat. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ball's played through. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Gets it away. Ugarte. Solanke. That is a brilliant interception. De Ligt. Diogo Dalot. Menu. De Ligt. De Ligt shifted upfield. Pedro Porro. Bentancur. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Solanke. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. De Ligt gets it away. And it's Udogi. Bentancur. Sarr. Tel. Bentancur. Pedro Porro. And here's Johnson. Pedro Porro. Sarr. João Palhinha. And here's Solanke. Brennan Johnson. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's Johnson. And it's Porro. Oh, nice touch. Looking for a decent ball in. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. João Palhinha.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He has found the way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Solanke. Over to the left. Deftly away. Bentancur, that's an imaginative pass. That's going to go a long way. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Pedro Porro. Brennan Johnson. João Palhinha. Back into the middle. That's the keeper's ball. Menu. Šeško. And there's the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Šeško really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
The doggy aim forwards. Tell. Johnson. Pedro Porro. Solid. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. He knows what's coming. A second yellow, and he's off. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Manchester United are down to 10 men. Now it's Tell. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now then, the ball's come loose. Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot. De Ligt. Shaw looks to get on the end of this. It's a promising position. Ah, such a clever touch. A chance to play it in. Cross goes in there. Firmly met. No way through, so back it comes. Tries a deft little ball. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Romero shifted upfield. Now it's Solanke. Great work on the overlap. And that is going out for a goal kick. Diogo Dalot, and he goes cross-field. And it's Udogi. And here's Tell. Diogo Dalot attempts a clearance. Pedro Porro tries a cross. And he'll shoot here! Oh, the ball's come loose here. He's in here! Tell. Matheus Cunha. Ugarte. Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. Šeško. Oh, Šeško! Mighty close.
Šeško, oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Pedro Porro. Van de Ven. Romero forwards and with intent. Sarr. Ambitious ball here. Will play through for the wide man. And it's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Diogo Dallo chooses to go cross-field. Great ball if he can get there. Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dallo. Ugarte, played over towards the opposite flank. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Johnson. Lisandro Martinez with the clearance. Succumbs to the pressure. And that was very necessary. Sarr. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Lisandro Martinez looks to the other side. Pedro Porro. That's really well manoeuvred. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. FLASHSCORE. Danger averted for now. Nicely intercepted. Pedro Porro. Romero. Sarr. Oh, he's found support out wide. Lovely feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. Sarr. Decent chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
And he's there to clear it. That's a fabulous ball. Johnson, cross into the box.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Tell. Pedro Porro making good progress on the right-hand side. Johnson.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And he shoots! Oh, that could cost them.
Šeško really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
Van de Ven. Van de Ven, gently done. Matheus Cunha. And it's Ugarte. Matheus Cunha. Oh, that's nice. applies the finish! Udogi moved on forwards. Sarr. Sarr looking to get on the end of this. Sarr. There's the shot! And that would have won it.
Joe Palhinha really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
They've played it short. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Up he goes! Oh, should have put that away.
Johnson really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Lisandro Martinez, and he goes cross-field. Pedro Porro. Tell. Now it's Solanke. Johnson. Johnson! And somehow he managed to miss it. Šeško. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Bruno Fernandes. Matthews, and the finish! In he goes again! And that could have brought them level.
Šeško is clearly gutted about that one, but he needs to shake it off and go again.
Van de Ven.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Udogi.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Shot, surely! So close to drawing level. Van de Ven. Romero. Sarr. Tell. And here's Johnson. Oh, sweet feet. And he's there to get it away. That's a throw. Bentancur, now here's the delivery.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment.
Bentancur. Van de Ven shifted upfield. Diogo Dalot. Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Van de Ven forwards and with intent. Pedro Porro tries making a foray down the right. Bentancur. And here's Solanke out towards the flank.
That think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Ugarte. Spread out to the left. Matches Cunha. Chance to shoot!
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
That's a nicely weighted pass.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Romero, Van de Ven, Pedro Porro. The final 5 minutes. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Johnson, here comes the cross.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
De Ligt. Shaw.
Time is ticking away, and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch.
They are right into last chance to... Matches Cunha! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Matheus Cunha is offering a wry smile there.
Tries to get it clear. And it's Ugarte. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Keeper's got good distance on that. Bentancur, Pedro Porro. And that has been cleared. Oh, it's come loose. Pedro Porro. Sarr. João Palhinha. Udogi. Nice control. Bentancur. Sarr. Pedro Porro. Tell knocks it out wide. Sarr. Udogi.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Great defending, strong and determined. And they've got rid. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Thinks one through. Van der Ven is there and he can get that clear. Bentancur does really well to win the ball there. João Palhinha. Johnson. And here's Solanke. De Ligt wins the duel this time.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Ugarte. He's in plenty of space here. And it's Ugarte. That's good play. One good cross, maybe the last chance. Now it's matches. And the shot! It's a loose ball. Romero gets rid without sophistication. De Ligt. Bruno Fernandes. Into the channel.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Udogi. That's really well manoeuvred. Solanke. Pedro Porro. Tell. He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, what a climb! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Well, it's probably